Ah, we finally see your MMRs as well. You are at just above 1000. But I think you definitely need to start thinking about ways to mitigate EMP for your war factories, because otherwise I think you're just going to repeat this again and again and again. It just doesn't work if you have no EMP protection. Like, you remember the game where I redid your opponent's last round and just basically purchased EMP missiles, and it was just going down. It's just not that missiles aren't the only thing that carries EMP. There's a lot more. Oh, nice. I get to play speed spec with steel boars and crawlers. That's a good pack. And we're also once again on the inside of compact. Well, on compact. Do you want to try again? And this time try and hold the middle while I try to go around and kill the opponent?
Sure, I will focus that.
In that case, let's try it. Oh, your opponent is going aggro, so you're gonna have to fight in the middle anyway. I don't think there's gonna be any going around it this time around.
Yeah, I'm inevitably going to lose this middle fight here.
Yeah. But hopefully I will be able to swoop from behind. And again, are you going to lose it that badly? I don't think you're going to be losing it that badly, if at all, to be honest. I will be taking my opponent's units offline now.
Yeah, there it is.
Mm-hmm. But really, if you look at it, there's basically just a bunch of marksmen left and a bunch of other units, but they don't really matter a whole lot. At least if you had more sledges. I'm afraid I just can't get to the tower on that side quickly enough. Oh, and there's an assassin ball going after my tower. That is bad. That is really, really bad. That just makes everything so much worse than it already is. I think if I didn't get that tower debuff, I could have killed the vast majority of that army. But there was a ball going for that. Okay, we need to start holding the middle, regardless. I'm gonna be dropping a support spider here.
I'm gonna throw some warp in crawlers.
That spider should be good to hold the front for a while at least. Oh, he is instantly going into phoenixes, I see. I do, by the way, have no AA.
That's an inevitable sentry gun or sentry missile to the face.
Not really. I have some crawlers there. I do like calling this the Sentry Missile Me Round 2 I Dare You kind of build. Because guess what it is? So now that Sentry Missile for the most part just dissipates on some units here. On some crawlers. And I think it killed like one additional steel ball or something like that, but that isn't all that significant. Not sure we can win it, but honestly there's not going to be much chaff clear for the opponent and still quite an amount of crawlers here. Yeah, that is one of your Phantom Rays, so that debuff is very welcome. It killed all of them. Well, look at that. I didn't need AA. You had me covered.
As in Helldivers, so in here. I will take that redeployment.
And I know this is probably not the best move, but I am going for that Wraith. Yeah, I think I don't need to redeploy anything, but I will move up the Wraith next round, I think. When it has
I'm going to try and
spawned.
Sentry Missile. I think I'm going to try and Sentry Missile his face.
Oh, yeah, that will definitely hit him hard. But it's also kind of a waste of money, I think.
You think? Alright, I'll pass on this turn then.
We won the last round, even though we had no AA on my side and he dropped 2 Phoenixes. I think we can manage this round without taking too big of a loss, at least.
Yeah, I'm going to have to sell those crawlers off next round then.
Mm-hmm. I am fairly low tempo this round, so I'm not making myself much hope for this round. Ah, okay, he does deploy a missile there. That definitely was a value missile. I can say this much. Doesn't get to level, unfortunately, but could have been a lot worse. Seems that my cat wants to be let out. One moment, please. Okay, we unfortunately don't win, but as I said, this is not a huge loss. Like, this is negligible damage. For 2v2 at least.